What I just found out is my Bandicam screen capture won't capture the cursor. I was trying to explain stuff to people. I've done it on several videos, and the mouse cursor doesn't show up. What I was going to do is explain what happened the other day when the wolves killed an experienced daisy eater. I was in a new, not a new one, but it was, a fairly empty carport. I spent the night there. I did everything I was going to do. I spent the night there because I was going to go down and exploit or loot a little military complex again and the train yards. So I trot out. Almost immediately the wolves start howling. I've never been attacked here by wolves, but I notice that there's a wolf icon right here. They don't always appear there, but they can. That's what he's trying to say. So I'm running. I'm not quite sure where I'm at. I think I'm running toward a 3-pack. So I run out, and I go, oh no, I've run out the wrong way or something. I saw this hunting cabin. It's just a little one-room shack up on stilts. It's not a hunting stand like these where you get up in there and shoot out on top, and there's like a space that you can shoot out. These are little houses. So I ran in because during my runs and in dealings with wolves, I wondered if I ever get caught out, can I go in one of these, being there's step ups, about 6 or 7 steps, and just guard the door in an emergency so they can't bite from all around me. And being I was, I had good equipment, I didn't really want to. I had to try to make a stand here, so I got my AKM out, and I just kind of guarded the door. But what I'd done is I'd step back to the back so I could get a good view of the door. And unbeknownst to me, just like houses or anything, if you get too near the wall, if you get next to the wall or a window, the wolves can actually bite you through it. And sometimes zombies can even hit you through them. So as I'm trying to shoot them, I noticed they would come to the front of the steps, and I'd try to get a bead on them, then they'd glitch and leap clear on top of me, bite the crap out of me. And by the time I got my stupid mouse trying to turn and shoot them, they were back out the front door. And they did this long enough, and I realized they were biting me through the wall, so I stepped out and sit in the room. But by then I was bleeding. And I knew I had to do something because I saw, after twice trying to shoot one coming in the front door, that they were glitching and getting me before I could shoot them. And I had thought just before they got there, I need to lay my pack right down in the center of the door. Because I did that at one of my tents and they couldn't get through quite as easy. Even you can't even walk over it. If you put your big pack down front of the door, you can't walk over it. You can't jump over it. But I didn't do it, and anyway, I started bleeding. I realized I was losing it after I almost emptied the whole clip and I'd hit several of them. I killed one, but I knew I was losing. So I said, I've got to try to run and zigzag, keep them from biting me, and get somewhere else so I can close the door and heal up, is what my whole thing was. Okay, I got about right in here. I saw this radio tower, and I thought, I'm going to run toward it. If it's got a ladder, I can get up the ladder and heal myself, because there's usually a place up there where you can get off the ladder. So I'm running, I'm zigzagging, they're biting the crap out of me. I can see them bleeding, I'm losing color in my screen. And just as I reached my hand out to make the icon to climb the ladder come up, that's when Daisy decided I was going to go unconscious. So I lost all that equipment. But my main thing is, for Daisy players, they can bite you if you stand near a wall, and you can't hardly protect yourself in here. The only other thing, in an emergency, if I had it to do all over again, nowhere else to go, I would take my pack off and put it in the door to try to block them from actually coming in so easily. I did it in my tent. They still kind of came in the door, but they couldn't come in as easy, and I could kill them. I could shoot them. And I noticed it blocked them enough that the wolves would stand outside my window and just look. And that's how I killed them. Because wolves hardly ever stand still. For some reason, these were coming up to the window and kind of looking and standing there. And I luckily killed 3 of them. The rest of them took off running. So I lost a lot of good equipment that day, and it was a hard lesson. I didn't want to learn it like that. But maybe what I've learned and can help you fighting wolves. I just think it's funny. That's not the first time. Just as I was reaching for safety, Daisy killed me. It's almost like they know there's an algorithm. Okay, that's all I wanted to say, and I just wanted to check this out, make sure I could use my icon, my cursor to show you what I'm doing. See what I mean? Alright, like, share, and subscribe if you like Big Chase videos. Bye.